Hey guys, welcome back to Growing Resilient with Heather. I am so excited to just reconnect. It has been over 2 months since I have posted a podcast episode, and I'm just glad to be back. So, some of the things that I've been up to over the past 2 months include releasing a memoir called Sail in the Desert, Moving Past Feeling Stuck. This is a book that I wrote about my healing journey, about all of the tough things that I've gone through over the past year. I am not going to talk about that much on this episode. It'll be on the next one, so stay tuned. I sold my truck, I insulated the bus, I stepped into an exciting new role at work for summer. I'm going to be completing some online classes for school, and I am still hitting the gym my typical 5 to 6 times a week. So I've been busy, to say the least, and summer is always my time to reconnect with friends, especially as an educator. If you're an educator, make sure you reconnect with friends. This is your time. Today's episode is going to focus on 3 main things: mindset, motivation, and moving your body. And I hope I didn't lose you at moving your body. So mindset. Mindset is super important when it comes to solving problems or just tackling what needs to be done. How am I going to tackle this problem? We have a couple of different choices. With our mindset, we can have a fixed mindset where we decide to be stuck and to just wallow in whatever we're dealing with. Or we can choose to have a growth mindset in which we say, okay, I might not be able to do this yet. Maybe I don't have all the steps, but I'm going to continue moving forward. I encourage you, if you're going through something, evaluate your mindset. Are you wallowing in your experience, or are you really feeling the emotions that you need to and then moving past them? And just keep in mind, you're not going to have the answer to every single problem all the time. Maybe the steps aren't clear yet, but they will come with time. And it's just putting in the work, making sure that you are able to continue moving forward, and then you'll see those baby steps that turn into progress. What is a small step that you can take in the direction to help you move forward? I want you to pause. I want you to think, what is a small step in my mindset that I can currently do to help me move forward? Next up, motivation. What keeps me motivated? For me in particular, there's a lot of things that keep me motivated. But I think that my motivation is just knowing, I'm going to conquer today. I am going to persevere. And yeah, there might be tough days, but if I'm having a tough day, I turn on some music and I jam out. I get my endorphins up. I go to the gym. I exercise. I stay motivated because I know that when I show up for myself, I will be able to show up for other people. And in my job, in my role as a person, I like to be there for other people. I like to be able to support others. And if I'm not showing up for myself, if I'm not motivating myself, there's no way I'm going to be able to motivate others. And keep in mind, sometimes your motivation is going to fluctuate. And guess what? That's completely okay. You're not going to be the most cheery person in the world all the time, and people will still love you. People will be okay with the fact that you're still showing up. But give yourself grace when you notice that your motivation starts to dip. What systems do you have in place that will help you when you lose your motivation? Do you have a friend you can reach out to, a family member, or a partner that you can check in with? When you're able to check in with other people, it not only gives you accountability, but it can give you a thinking partner. And knowing that you are not in this world thinking through things on your own is so powerful. Knowing you have someone that's going to help you and support you through it. And last but not least, moving your body. Wow. We're going to pause for this one. Heather, 2-3 years ago, would never move her body. I'd go on a hike every other day. No, just kidding. Every other week, not every other day. Maybe once a month. And that's the extent that I moved my body. And I didn't realize it then, but that it took such a toll on my mental health. Moving your body is so incredibly important. I'm going to encourage you. How are you listening to what your body needs? Is your body screaming at you to go on a walk or to lift some weights? Because if it is, listen to it. Listen to it. And another question that I have for you, am I striving to be the healthiest version of myself? Ooh, that's a tough one. That's a tough one, right? You have to really look inwards and see, am I doing the best that I can for myself? Am I choosing to be the healthiest version? Maybe you don't want to eat the cauliflower rice, which, hold on, we're going to pause for a second. How do you say cauliflower? 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 Apparently, it's a family thing. We say cauliflower. So my boyfriend pointed that out to me, and I just had to throw it in here because maybe there's someone else that says it like cauliflower. And if there's not, then the Fritzes, we're going to make that a thing. Okay? Maybe you don't want to have the cauliflower rice. Maybe you would prefer to have a bag of chips. Well, okay, is that the healthiest version of yourself? Maybe it's a choice that you make every once in a while. The next question that I think is directly associated with moving your body is, what am I fueling my body with? And I feel like I tapped into this a little. If you're fueling your body with food that is not going to nourish it, that's not going to help it, you're just going to be spiraling and not feeling great, not feeling like the healthiest version of yourself. And with moving your body, our body is going to need more nutrition. And that's when we really need to hone in on creating healthy habits. I think that's pretty much it for today. I know, short and sweet little episode. Mindset, motivation, moving your body. Choose one of those three at least to focus on right now. And then as you have your mindset ready to go, move in to the motivation phase. And then really think about what motivates you. How can you move your body? In fact, back in February through April, I did a 75 hard challenge with some of my friends. And oh my goodness, we moved our body twice a day for 45 minutes. And that was so motivating, but also we had so much discipline. We couldn't drink. We were on a strict meal diet. We just all kind of said we were going to eat healthier. We also had to drink a gallon of water a day, had to read 10 pages of a book. Oh my goodness. If you want to kickstart your health, wow, 75 hard, that's a way to go. Or maybe you even start with like a 15-day challenge or a 30-day challenge. Make a commitment to yourself and don't break it, because at the end of the day, you are the person who gets to show up for yourself. It is all you. Do things that make your heart happy, that fuel your mental health, that just encourage you to be the best version of you. I love you guys. I hope that a lot of great things have been happening in your life, to my 2 listeners. Anyways, hang in there, give your family and friends a hug, and keep growing resilient, friends. And if you're interested in checking out the memoir I just released, it is called Seal in the Desert, Moving Past Feeling Stuck, and it is available on Amazon. And I hope you enjoy it if you choose to check it out.